Hi, my name's Lori. I am making this video today because we've been in disaster recovery almost 2 years, off and on, and motels, and we're at this time in an apartment. Started from the Moore tornado in 2013 on May 20th, and we was in a mobile home park out there, and I was renting and no insurance, so nothing was covered. However, I was out there because I was getting divorced. I had moved from the home that I own. And by the time that I did get to go back home, it was completely flooded, and the back of the house was no roof, and the garage was the roof was gone. And anyhow, I did have insurance there, but not near enough to cover all the significance. And long story short, I had put a new roof on my house and the garage. We put new cabinets, new tile, painted, you name it. We did a lot with everything that I had. They gave me $8,000 for my contents, which was nowhere close. But I used that money to go towards fixing my house back. And then the garage since has flooded numerous times. Every time it rains, it floods. And like I say, we're in disaster recovery. And I have on Facebook, my name is Lori Brown. I think it's Lori Brown 12 on Facebook. The site that's called Give Forward. And we haven't had any luck with that yet. It was just a suggestion to me by some other victims that has been able to raise some money for their losses. And I just feel kind of trapped right now because I'm a grandmother raising 2 kids, and the ceiling had fallen. We went back home after we did all those repairs, and then this living room ceiling fell in on me one night as when I was sitting watching TV. Luckily, my kids wasn't in there. And but anyhow, we found that it has a significant amount of mold up there. That I guess the hole that was in my grandson's ceiling, the water was pouring through. Well, no one paid any attention about getting all that insulation out, and the new was flowed in on it. I never knew because I don't know about that stuff. But anyhow, I'm trying to get some people to, if they can, whoever can afford to go to that site. And on my Facebook page, on my timeline, it has pictures of us and some of the damage where I tried to patch up the ceiling that had fallen in. But we can't go back in the house because they put us in this apartment, and they told us that we cannot go back in until all this is cleaned up and cleared up. And disaster recovery is going to help me with that, I think, but not until after I file bankruptcy. I have to file that Chapter 13, because I was $17,000 behind on my mortgage. 17 or 18,000, a lot. And reason being for that was because my eldest grandson had cancer for 4 years. He had leukemia, ALL, and everything. I was just trying to take care of him and keep him alive. And then a month before we were done with chemo, after 4 long years, I adopted another grandbaby that was born a meth baby, full-blown addict. And she has a lot of health issues as well, even to this day. And she's 6 years old now. Diabetes, borderline, thyroid, cholesterol problems, overweight. And anyhow, I didn't want to take any chances of leaving my kids in there, especially, neither one of them, but especially Tony, because of the cancer. I don't want him ever getting sick like that again. Oh my God, it was horrible. But and I almost lost him on numerous occasions. Once over a 3-hour nosebleed at Jimmy Everest. We were waiting on blood and platelets up there in the hospital. And for a baby to ask you, Grammy, am I going to die? Very scary. And I just kept praying over him and praying over him. And I knew he wasn't going to, because I told him he has a higher power than that, and God wasn't going to take him yet. And thank goodness he didn't. And he's been in remission 5 years now. But you can see my concern.
Mommy.
Come here, sweetie. I'm recording.
And Mommy,
here's my little girl.
Can you go to Scooby-Doo.com/all free Scooby-Doo?
Yes.
These
kids and their electronics now. Anyway, this is our concept. Wait a minute. Let's stop for